Oh my god, it's Grand Theft Auto 5. Hello guys, Anmarchi here with some Grand Theft Auto 5, and I am a noob at Grand Theft Auto 5. That's right, the title told you, and now I'm telling you myself, me in the flesh, telling you that I'm a noob. I literally popped in the disc and I thought, hey, maybe this would be entertaining. That's right, I said A, like a Canadian. So, I put it in, and I was like, oh, let me record the first little bit. Maybe something funny will happen. Maybe it'll be good. I think it was alright. So I chopped it up. This is like the first 20 minutes of gameplay, condensed down to 10 or 11. Might not get to all of it. But before we start, this is the first cutscene. There shouldn't be any spoilers in here. Nothing you wouldn't expect to see. Nothing that you should definitely shield your eyes from. Unless you super want to get like a super awesome gameplay experience and know everything from the beginning and not know at all what's going on. In which case, click away now. Click pause. Mute it. Go away. Do something else. Hurry. Click. Change. Okay, I think I gave everyone that wants to go enough time. But yeah, there's not really any big spoilers in here. And I'm a noob at Grand Theft Auto 5. My prior experience with Grand Theft Auto 5 and things like it is that I got into the Saints Row series for a while. I played Saints Row 2 a ridiculous amount. I have so many hours on that game. I played Saints Row 3 for a little while, and Saints Row 4, the newest edition, which is actually pretty new, got a little bit too silly for me. Saints Row 3 actually got a little silly. And when I say silly, I mean like over the top silly. It was like, in Saints Row 4, you're the President of the United States defending America and the free world against aliens, and it's like, what? Really? That's this game. That's what this is about. And it was a game that was really cool. I liked Saints Row because you were a gang starting from the bottom. You had to earn your money, buy your houses, all that kind of stuff. Work your way up. But this isn't about Saints Row. It's about my prior experience. As far as Rockstar games go, I have probably as much time, if not more time, on Rockstar's game Red Dead Redemption as I do on Saints Row. So I have a long time on Saints Row and a long time on Red Dead Redemption. So the actual GTA storyline I know nothing about, only like through posts on Reddit that I occasionally see and don't get the inside joke, making me feel like I'm not part of a giant club. But anyway, that's how it feels. That's how I am with the storyline, but with the controls, you can see this is my first couple seconds in the game, but I'm vaguely familiar because I've played other games. Grand Theft Auto 5 has a cool aspect where in the bottom right you could see I could switch between the 3 players in this posse raiding this bank right now. So if this guy gets in trouble, I could switch away from him, or if like a different guy, let's say I'm getting shot by someone around the corner and I have a guy that's in a vantage point, I could switch to him and go see what he has, see from his vantage point and shoot someone. It's a really cool feature. And the question that I've heard most with GTA 5 so far is, should I buy it? Is it worth it? The question that I hear everyone asking is it worth it, right? A lot of people just picked it up right away because it's supposed to be awesome. And it is, from what I've played. I only have about an hour and a half on the game. I plan to get in some more playtime soon. But that's all I have thus far, and is it worth it? It's a little bit early for me to tell, and I think that I'll do a more formal review. Is it worth it later? This was just kind of like an intro thing, type of jig. GTA 5, look at it. Oh my goodness, it's right here. But is it worth it? That's a broad question, right? For different types of gamers, for different types of people, it's a different answer, right? If you're the type of gamer that, I don't mean to stereotype, but if you really like games like Call of Duty and Battlefield, right? Games that are about tactical type of gameplay where you're, combining the best guns and attachments to get, and hiding behind the right type of, cover and knowing the maps and really tactical gameplay, working as a team, all working together towards a common goal, capture the flag, quick rounds, statistics, stuff like that. If that's the kind of gameplay you like, Grand Theft Auto might not be the game for you. And a lot of this stuff I'm sure that other people already know about Grand Theft Auto, and I'm sure you could teach me more than I could teach you. But for people that don't know anything, yeah, maybe this isn't the game for you if you're a really tactical type of player. But if you're the type of player that maybe finds, stuff like this silly, where I'm about to crash my car, if you think that's kind of funny and silly, little stuff like that, then this is definitely the game for you, right? If you think that, driving 10 bikes to the top of a cliff, or getting the fastest car in the game and driving it off a cliff and jumping out before it hits the bottom, if that's something that you think is fun and you have fun doing stuff like that, I recommend this game to you. A big part of this game is kind of messing around. It's a giant open world. I heard that the map for this game is the size of the Red Dead Redemption map, which is huge, plus the GTA 4 map, which is huge, plus the GTA San Andreas map, which is really big, but I'm not sure how big that is because I never played and I'm not familiar with San Andreas at all. But I will say that the map looks humongous, okay? A map like Grand Theft Auto 4 or Red Dead Redemption takes me personally and others, I think, a really long time to get used to and familiar with. So this map's going to take even longer to get used to and familiar with. But to some people that could be a hindrance, and then to others it's like that's something that's really cool. I personally think that a really big map is awesome in a game like this. I think that a really big map leads to more fun, more playtime, more replayability, all that kind of stuff. And if you like a nice storyline and you like campaigns in your video games, then this is probably a good game for you. This thing is supposed to have a crazy campaign where you can switch between multiple storylines and multiple players and stuff like that. The part of GTA that I'm most excited for, and I think a lot of people are, is GTA Online. GTA Online is supposed to be amazing, okay? I think that it's going to work kind of like GTA 4 Online and kind of like Red Dead Redemption Online, but different. I feel like Rockstar has been perfecting their online craft with games like Red Dead Redemption and games like GTA 4. And they've been working towards this awesome goal that will hopefully all compile into the amazingness that will be Grand Theft Auto Online. If you're not familiar, you can hear that I'm talking about Grand Theft Auto Online in the future tense of the word, using things like will and would. That's because it's not out yet. It's very disappointing because when I pick up a game, I really like it to be available and the online and kind of finished when I get it, but that's not really such a big deal for me right now. I'm gonna play the storyline, I'm gonna mess around with that, play single player, and hopefully you guys like that kind of stuff. We'll talk about that later, but online is supposed to be amazing. Okay, you team up with your friends and you rob banks for money, right? And with that money you could buy things like cars and houses, but those cars and houses are tied to your player after that. Doing things like robbing banks and helping people and spending money in certain ways and stuff like that all adds to your character. And while you're doing this, you're building a character, right? Not necessarily following such a linear path that it would be in the campaign. In the campaign, you're following a linear path moving towards a common goal of finishing a storyline. With GTA 5 Online, you're building a specific character specific to you based off the decisions that you make. I'm not 100% sure about that because it's not out yet. GTA 5 Online comes out October 1st, which is 2 weeks after the release date for the game. A little disappointing, but I'm so excited for it that it doesn't even matter. The last note that I have to make about GTA is, what do you guys want to see on the channel? I could do a more in-depth let's play of it, you know, with as much as the game as I want, but I think that it'd be more fun to do something like this. Like, for instance, look at this. Maybe you thought that that was cruel. Maybe you thought that was a little funny. Maybe you thought it was stupid. I thought it was funny. I think stuff like that and stuff like flipping your car over, making it spin around a bunch, exploding things and explosions and jumping off high things and all that are all really cool ways of doing montages. So some ideas I had for Grand Theft Auto 5 where I could do a let's play where I play through the entire or close to the entire storyline. But I don't know if you guys would find that too interesting because I'm kind of a noob and that kind of stuff. Maybe you'll think that it'd be more interesting if I did little montages or even funtages. I don't really like the word funtage. I think it's a little silly, but I don't really like the way it's used and stuff like that. But look at that. That's kind of cool. Maybe like little funny clips like that. I could put music over it or talk over it or whatever. I plan to do some Grand Theft Auto multiplayer, maybe even with Mark, Chiz, Woody, Sour, anyone else in the gang that wants to pick it up. I'm not sure if any of them are picking it up. Some are more hesitant than others. But I want to know what you guys want because that's what this is all about, okay? If you want to see nothing, say no more Grand Theft Auto. Say, boo, I don't want to see any Grand Theft Auto, okay? Feel free to do that. I would not be offended. Thank you guys for listening to this commentary. If you enjoyed, click like. See you guys next time.